welcome back. It is, of course, the Culinary Hotline Bling. Ting, ting, ting. Yes, we got the ladies involved. It is Wednesday, and you know what that means. Delicious, feel-good recipes are coming your way. And today we're joined by the incredible team from Addis in Cape. It is, of course, a beloved restaurant nestled in Loop Street in Cape Town, known for serving up rich, authentic Ethiopian cuisine. And they're here to share the secrets behind 3 of the most mouth-watering dishes. Now, of course, if you have any questions for them, do let us know. And continue on in the chats on voice note or our WhatsApp line on 063 036 9649. All right, we need to get into this. There's so many delicious things. Remind me again of the lentil dish we're making.
Okay, this is lentils. We start with the onions. We go with onions, garlic, and oil, and then the berbere, which is this one.
This is the one you were talking about.
This is what I was talking about.
Okay.
And then we import it from Ethiopia. It's home prepared. And
can I have a smell?
Yes, please.
Delicious. You said this is kind of like your curry powder.
Yeah, it's a kind of curry powder. It's really nice. And you can make a paste and you can put it on cheese or anything like that.
Even cheese?
Yeah,
wow,
nice.
that's
it's very flavorful, yeah.
All right, and what is this dish called on your side of town? What is it called?
Misrot.
Misrot.
Yeah.
Misrot. We are learning things today. All right, so where do we begin, chef?
Okay,
so
first oil.
Lovely. I feel like even people who are not vegetarian will still enjoy this meal.
Oh, yeah. So we have, like, we call it mix. Yeah, just
put
the onions are going in.
So we always mix, you know, like the meat and the meat dishes and the vegan dishes, because Ethiopians are vegan or non-vegan.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's equally important. So when they fast, they eat vegan. That's why the vegan food is highly developed.
Yes.
So for people, for the clients, they go for both, which is a good choice. You know, if your friends are meat eaters and then you are not, so you go together. Which
and you know what? You don't get many restaurants that serve good vegan dishes if they serve meat dishes.
Yeah.
Usually if you go there and you don't eat meat or are vegan, no dairy products, they'll give you some lettuce and they say just eat that. But you have a delicious dish cooked from scratch. So we've got some onions and garlic going in here.
Yes.
And then we're going to add our
berbere.
Berbere. It's kind of like Burberry, like the brand. Berbere.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. So just about a tablespoon? And
about a tablespoon.
Berbere.
You know what?
Oh, I love that.
So I can use this. And garlic.
Some more garlic.
Yes.
Do you ever add ginger? In this? Oh, I'm going to put it on for you.
Yeah.
Of course, I got you. Do you add ginger in your dishes as well?
Yes, we do, but we didn't bring today ginger, but we do put ginger. There's garlic as fresh. It's garlic, ginger, and they call it holy basil. That's Ethiopian basil, and we use that, but we don't have it
today.
Here today.
That's okay, as long as we know. The smell in this kitchen is absolutely incredible, and the color as well is so good. Chef, if you don't mind, I'm just going to hold it up. The red of that paste and that powder is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so what are we cooking on over here?
So it is the same thing. What we did for you, we give you, because it takes time.
It does take
Ethiopian
time.
Cooking is very time consuming. So we brought that the one ready.
It's a labor of love.
Yes, we spend so much energy and you know, like focusing and all that. So it looks simple. It's a very simple food, but you put energy into it. Yeah, it is with the preparation of the, you know, starting with this, you know, buying it from the market, carrying it home and cleaning it out.
Oh,
and
I
all
love
those things.
that.
Yeah.
So as soon as it hits the table, you have a moment with your family or your friends
and
that
you
they
know. And then, you know, you are judged, oh, okay, she's a very good cook. Her berbere is the best. If not,
it's actually the star of this show.
It is the show.
Well, let's talk about your restaurant. How long has it been around?
We started 2007. I came to the country 2006, and then we started 2007, and she is with us.
Beautiful. That's a long time.
Yeah.
In 2 years' time, you'll celebrate 20 years in the mother city.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And the team is also, the South African team, also that long.
Wow.
So they know how to cook. That one is cooked by them.
come on. And that's the thing about countries within our continent. We all borrow from each other. We learn from one another when it comes to our culinary skills. Okay, so we've got the onion and garlic as well as the burbere. We're going to go in with the lentils.
This should be washed and then, sorry.
There is water in there. Wash your lentils. This is something that we've got to remember. Sinead told us, so we've got to do it. All right. I love this. Lentils are also really good fiber and protein, so it's really nice to add that. So would you eat something like this with injera as well?
Everything with injera.
Everything with injera.
There is nothing without injera.
We can put the
Yeah, it looks nice. You see now.
It looks cool. Oh, it's such a vibrant red color. Okay. And is there any specific lentils that you prefer? Because you get the brown ones, you get the orange ones.
There is brown lentils and red lentils. This is the one. And also we use peas and chickpea and all those things for the, you know, to have it for the vegan. So you have to have a lot of choices.
Of
also, we use pumpkin, we use mushrooms. So, I mean, we just chose this one.
Of course. Yeah. Keep it simple,
because
keep it delicious.
This is a very basic dish. And then there is also what we call shiro. We haven't brought it today, but
what is this?
Just come to Addis. And
yes, you must come to Addis in Cape. Come on.
And the shiro is made of, it's a flour which we get from Ethiopia. It's spiced and all that, just like the berbere. It's prepared and then we start cooking the same way. It's very simple. So this is the way to cook. So if you have that thing, you can cook
You can
anytime.
cook many things.
Yeah. So it could be meat, it could be fish, it could be whatever.
You said cheese too, so I definitely
if you
know
have
that.
cheese, you know, the paste, you just put that.
Well, Sinead, if you don't mind, I'm going to have a taste of the dish just so I can see the flavor profile.
Yeah,
it's getting nice and warm in there, looking absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I think we put it in here, and then you can maybe...
There you go. Let me come this way. Okay.
With injera, please.
Oh, with injera. My bad. Everything with injera. There you go. There you go. Oh, stunning.
So that's the
Wait, what is this?
This is just vegetable. We always add vegetables, so we don't show you how to cook it. Yeah.
Carrots. Okay, lovely. And then can I just pull the injera? You just take it?
Yeah, just stir with your hands, and I hope your hands are clean.
I hope so. And then you put some of the lentils in. Yeah. It's kind of like our roti as well.
Yeah, so just you don't put it with the spoon. You just scoop it.
Ah, and then you eat it from there. Well, cheers, and thank you so much. Let me have a taste. Mmm.
Oh, how's it?
That is delicious. Is it a bit spicy?
Well, I don't know what
you... A little bit spice on that.
Of course, this is, you know, red chili.
Of course, that's delicious.
Yeah.
The injera also adds such an interesting flavor.
Yeah.
How do you, is it fermented?
Yeah, I'll let you know later, but it is fermented and yeah.
It's delicious.
But normally it is one big piece. So it is early morning, we forgot it. So
it's all good. Now we all get one, and that is really how we like to eat anyway. Absolutely delicious. Something that I would encourage you to taste. It tastes familiar, but also like something new that you maybe haven't had before. And that is the point of the Culinary Hotline Bling, to bring you into anything and explore the world along with your taste buds. Thank you so much, ladies. That was just the first installment of the Culinary Hotline Bling. Ting, ting, ting!
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, and as promised, Nzanzi, welcome back. We are in the kitchen, and we are with the wonderful team from Addis in Cape Town, and that's the restaurant which has been serving up a storm to everybody. And for now, we're going to be keeping on with the traditions and show you how to prepare teff injera. But before we do, we're going to prepare some meat. We don't want to have any beef in the kitchen, except for this good kind here. And the lovely ladies are going to be showing us exactly how to do this. So we're finishing off the meat. What exactly were you calling it earlier? It had a different name.
Tibs.
Tibs.
Yeah.
I love that, tibs. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to prepare this. Is this going to be combined with the injera for later, or is that for something else?
I mean, whatever you eat, always we combine with injera, but we will show you how to prepare the stir-fried beef.
So the injera is like a staple. That's always
that's
a
the
part
staple,
of the meal.
and it is here. So we will show you how to make
All
it.
right, so before we get into that, let's see how we do beef. And I'm curious to see what spices you add to this. Talk me through the recipe.
Okay, so you have the meat, of course, and then you have rosemary, some green chili, and some onions.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and then a little bit of oil, and then very important is the ghee.
Oh,
That's
ghee.
Smell it.
Why use ghee out of all the other options to cook with?
Yeah, because it gives a very good flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is full of flavor, and I can see, this is something important. You use ghee a lot.
Yeah, we do.
I can
In
taste
the
this.
meat dishes, we do, but on the vegan dishes, of course not.
Of course, yeah, because it's animal-based.
Yeah.
All right, so using ghee for that, I love the flavor coming through, and that's just going to add to the beef. How are we putting it together? How are we doing this?
So she's going to do it to show you now.
Pan's obviously got to be nice and hot.
Yeah.
Starting off with some oil, okay. Got you. And I'm always curious to know, are you going to start with the meat first or this? Okay, so saute onions.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something I'm quite familiar with, and I am paying attention because, hey, there's a lot that goes into this magic. It's not just happening, you guys are making it happen. Saute onions first, and then you like it spicy, obviously. Is that something that's
No, this
traditionally?
is for flavor. Not always spicy, but you know, we have spicy and non-spicy.
Yes.
But today we are focusing on spicy.
I think it's perfect for the season. You know, we're
Yes,
going
it
into
is-
winter,
it is winter,
so we can
yeah.
warm from within.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
I'm sure, have you noticed with many of these South Africans that come to your restaurant, do they also love to have a little bit of spice in their food? 'Cause-
Oh yeah. South Africans are very close to spicy dishes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when it comes to ordering certain meals, do you find that South Africans maybe have a favorite that they like to go towards?
Yeah, the meat dish.
The meat? Okay.
Yeah. Unless they are vegan, so they go for the meat dish.
I completely resonate with
Yeah.
that. South Africans love their meat. I think we've been instilled with this like sense of braai as one of the main commodities of our
Yeah,
eating.
yeah.
But the fact that we can put it into such beautiful food and bring tradition and custom, we'll never complain about that. So thank you again for coming through and sharing this with us.
Thank you.
When you were growing up, what was the kind of foods that you would eat? Was it similar to this, or was it a little bit more basic? How did it work? What was like the main food?
It is always with injera.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, like my family, they ate a lot of meat, but I was always interested at the vegan side, like lentils and shiro, which is made of peas and chickpea and things like that. So just as personally as I am. And also, it is like the rich people, they eat meat, and the people who cannot afford meat, and they get their protein from lentils and, you know, all pulses. So that's...
That's really cool, because what you're essentially doing is allowing locals, allowing people to discover and still tick the nutritional boxes. So they can
Exactly.
still get the good protein
Yeah.
and the good
Yeah.
carbs and the good fat without necessarily worrying about their budget.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this is what South Africans will love as well, because listen, times are tough. Things are very expensive these days, and we still want to get good quality. Some of us still want to get good protein. So I think we'll lend into this more than you think, because we love alternatives when it comes to protein. And hey, man, our vegans in South Africa are celebrating moments like this. So thank you. Before I get too caught up in our conversation, what has been added to the meat? What's been happening over there on that side?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this has been added.
Yes.
Is that like a chili?
Yeah, and then she add, it's the berbere, which we always cook with.
What did you call it?
Berbere.
Birdberry. Can I
Yeah.
try some of that if you don't mind?
Yeah,
I just
please.
want to see. So is it spicy? Is it
Yeah,
warm?
this is the spicy one, and then she put some rosemary and some chili.
You know what
just
this
for the
reminds you of?
flavor.
Ooh, okay, there's some spice there, definitely. But if I was to mix like somewhat of a Mozambique paprika slash peri peri, it's kind of giving me something like
I
that,
mean,
yeah?
you know, it is based on chili.
Okay.
This large chili, and after that you put all kind of herbs and as well as dried spices.
Oh.
So there is a lot into it.
But
It's
I
not
can
just
see
chili,
that it's not
yeah.
just the strongness, but the flavor. Yeah, you're absolutely
it
right.
has a
And
lot into
I
it.
don't want to discredit what's actually going on there, but the closest I can relate this to, Mzansi, is like a peri peri paprika type of a spice. It's got body, it's got good flavor. This is something perfectly paired with meat. I can just see how this is going to come to life. I love this, right? It's looking amazing. What do you, a stamp of of approval there? I see a big smile.
Do you want to try?
Oh, yeah, yes, please. I'm not going to ruin it though, am I?
No, it is
Mzansi,
it is done. It is filet, so it's ready.
Oh, and gosh, can I talk about the smell coming from here? It's absolutely divine, warmy, hearty. Is this pretty much ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks good. And if I was just to touch the meat, it's still soft and tender. So this is going to be turning out perfect. The only thing I can relate this to, and I'm not going to disrespect it at all, but similar to like what we have a Gatsby, and we sometimes have a full house Gatsby, and the steak on this reminds me of that sort of masala steak that we sometimes have.
okay.
But this might even be better. Dare I say it? Dare I say it? This might be better than masala steak, but I'm not going to officially make that a statement.
They're all good, you know, masala, Tejere, and this one, you know, they are just a production of tradition and culture and interest, you know.
Yeah.
So they should be good.
That is good. I'm telling you, as a South African officially, I'm going to say we love this. So the meat has been prepared. That's pretty much how hard it is. Are we going to be talking about the injera? Are we going to be talking about that yet? Or are we still going to finish off the meat?
Yeah, that is finished. So
Right.
can we go on
Yes,
the
please.
injera,
I'm dying
please?
to know about this because you mentioned that it's something that forms part of
So
most
we are-
of your meals.
yeah,
Even breakfast?
Yeah, even for breakfast, but we will make something else.
Okay.
Not just like this, but you know, like we will break the injera into the sauce, and then you will eat that like a mixture of injera with some sauce.
Ah, it
That
sounds
kind of stuff,
divine.
yeah.
I went to go do some research on it just to see, like, what is it made up of? Because I'm always interested in the health benefits. And that's actually an amazing carb. It's got protein in it as well. It's good for the digestive system. So when it comes to using, and I think it's a certain flour that you're using, right?
So we used a flour.
Teff flour, yeah,
You can
yeah.
use also. You can also use. You can substitute with rice as well. But in this case, we just do the rice,
All
the
right.
teff, and the teff is a kind of grain which is like sorghum, and that's what we grow up with. All Ethiopians eat that, and
right.
it has iron, it has protein, and it's really actually very good grain.
Yeah.
And you grow it in South Africa. It has become superfood actually.
A superfood?
So
Hey,
South,
okay.
South Africa is exporting it, and they grow it, as I said, in Bloemfontein. And we are very happy to have it from the farmers, and
That's
they
awesome,
deliver
yeah.
for us. So that's actually very good. So it's fermented bread. Injera is fermented kind of pancake or crepe. But there's
Beautiful.
no sugar, there is no salt, nothing, no oil, nothing whatsoever. It's flour, water, and yeast.
I think
It
injera
has
might
got
be
yeast.
the new carb for all South Africans.
Yeah.
We talk about it like that. We've got comments as well because people are loving both of you in the kitchen and the fact
Oh,
that you're
that's
sharing
nice.
these recipes and these flavors with us. I'm going to read some out here. We've got Mishka Abrams. She's like a family member of ours and she always weighs in. She says she absolutely loves it. We've got Khadija Masila who says, my mouth is watering now. So they're watching. They're probably
They
jaws are
should come
dropping.
tonight.
They should, yeah.
Yes.
Listen, pay attention. You should come through and get it firsthand. But again, we're showing you how incredible these meals are. Can you talk to me about how you put this together? And can I taste some of that?
Yeah, please taste. And then, you know, like when it comes on the vegan food, like if when the South Africans chef, they come to us to work
Yeah.
and they say, no, we don't want to eat this and that. And, you know, like the dishes. And now they are used to it and, you know, they live on it. So it's actually very good food. It's nutritious and it is also easy to prepare.
Oh, this is nice.
And as well as very available and not expensive. So one day we hope that we can go to, you know, like in the township and all that to set up some of the small restaurants. We will see how it goes.
You know, the only way I can describe this, and I think you're being so naughty about this, this reminds you of like a pancake and a flapjack without the sweetness. It's got a fluffiness to it. It's light, it's airy. It's not sweet though, but it's so fluffy. And I think when you combine it with the meat and add all the flavor, it absorbs a lot of the flavor as well. This might just be my new favorite carb, and I'm gonna start trying to make this myself. Wow.
Yeah,
this
we'll
is
show
incredible.
you today and then you will try it.
Okay, we're
And
going
then
to
we
figure
can-
out exactly how to
Yeah.
make this and create a staple out of it. But wow, you guys are doing incredible things in the kitchen and we're not stopping here. This is the Culinary Hotline Bling. We've got a final segment and we're going to see exactly how you make this deliciousness. But I think delicious is actually an understatement. Wow. This is
I'm glad you enjoy it.
done.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Thank you so much for still being with us right here on S3. We're going to get into the final installment of the Culinary Hotline Bling. Ting, ting, ting. Yes, I got our team involved because the team from Addis and Cape is still with us. And they've already treated us to 2 mouth-watering Ethiopian dishes, but they're not done just yet. No, up next we are getting into how to make the teff injera. Now, if I remember correctly, you said teff is the flour you use, right?
Yeah, teff is the grain.
It's the grain.
Teff flour, of course, and then teff injera. That's right. You are right. So teff
Perfect.
injera, there is.
Perfectly on the money. I love it. So we made tibs, which was the beef. We've made, I forgot. Misirwat, which is the
red
lentils.
yeah.
The veggies are there. The injera is here, but we're actually going to make it together. So where do we begin?
Okay, so we add yeast with the flour, with the teff flour, or whatever flour you are using.
Because you said you can use rice flour too.
Yeah, rice flour, wheat flour, whatever. But we use at the restaurant teff or rice. So because we are also gluten-free. So and then you mix it. So you will see how you mix it. Just for one person, you know, just to prepare. This much flour is enough.
Okay.
And then just mix. Oops.
There you go.
Sorry.
Just add some water in. All right, while you put that water in, we did get some more comments coming through. So let's see what you had to say for our gorgeous ladies in set. Loretta says, I love injera. We order it often and enjoy the different lentils and veggies that go along with the dish as well.
That's nice.
It's very good.
Yeah,
and thank you for showing people that have never heard
Yeah.
of injera before the way. This is beautiful.
Okay. So now you know.
Now we know,
Yes.
exactly. Susan says, love the food. It looks mouth-watering. And it is. My mouth has been watering all morning.
Yeah. And then I just want to add, since
Yes,
it is the
please.
last thing,
Go for
I
it.
want to add some Ethiopian frankincense. So we are not showing you how to make the coffee, but just
Ooh.
the frankincense is really that a nice feel.
Yeah.
It gives, you know, you smell it. I don't
I'm
know.
about to go
So
a bit
just to
closer.
smell it,
I
yeah.
feel royal with this. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. The coffee and frankincense, they all go together, and there is the popcorn.
Yes, the popcorn and coffee.
Green beans and roasted, and that's the powder. So this is the coffee pot, and that's how we prepare coffee. Sorry, I come in between the teff injera, but I just wanted to
No,
burn,
thank you.
to
Some
burn the
incense.
frankincense. Yeah.
Frankincense. And it does have like an incense smell. It's fragrant, it's warm, it's welcoming. Can you burn this in your home? Or is it just with the coffee ceremony?
You burn it at home whenever you make coffee, because that's the way how you serve coffee. So
Can we have some coffee now?
yes.
Okay,
you
do I
can.
just pour?
Yes.
Okay,
please.
perfect. Oh, look at that. Rich brown color.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's enough for you, but not for me. I'm just working.
Okay, we would. I'll pour for
You too,
Ryle. How
anyway.
about that? Ryle,
Yeah.
are you around?
Hey, I heard my name was happening.
I know you're not the biggest coffee drinker,
Yeah.
but let's not pass up an opportunity to
What
drink
is-
some Ethiopian coffee.
Shoo.
We've got some frankincense burning.
Yeah, so you burn frankincense and you take the popcorn as well, just for a snack.
Wow.
That's our snack.
Beautiful. I'm
How
really...
stunning is this? Ooh.
Is it normal for me to feel like I am so welcome, so comforting? I feel so relaxed right now. I love this.
Wow.
And
I love the coffee part too.
Yeah.
Is it quite a strong coffee in terms of like the
It's
world
not
of
like
coffee?
espresso, but what it has is that it has everything of one kind. So you don't mix coffee like many other coffee shop. We roast it at the restaurant, and then this is Ethiopian coffee.
Wow.
And then that's it.
And you don't put
So
sugar,
it's-
milk, nothing.
You can put, but we don't.
You don't, yeah.
All right. What do you say in Ethiopia before you have a moment, like a cheers moment or something? What do you say? Like
Lete na chin.
Lete na chin.
Exactly.
lete na chin.
Lete
Zanzi.
na chin.
Cheers, cheers.
And
That
two
is to
Addis.
our health. Lete na chin.
Lete na chin, chef. Thank you so much.
Hey, I'm not even a big coffee fan, but this is good.
Cold, but it is nice. It is, you know,
We like cold coffee
Ethiopian
too.
stuff. It is just too. It's very earthy and no imitation, no this, no that.
Exactly.
That's just exactly what it is.
You chase it down with
keep
some
this?
popcorn. You
I'm
keep
gonna
that.
go and
Yeah.
savor this. This was delicious. Thank you so much.
And then let's get
Wow.
into some injera
Okay.
making. I feel so honored. This is so beautiful.
So
Okay.
this is the way how it is mixed. So it is, you leave it overnight or 2 days, and then it will rise up. And the texture should be like this before you bake it.
Ah.
Okay. So after this, it is
Time to make?
Tejere will show you how to
Okay,
do
Tejere,
it.
please, Chef Tejere, show us how to make this, and then I will try my hand at making one tef injera. Beautiful. That smell is so beautiful. And Raul's right, it's so welcoming. Stunning.
I wonder if everybody smells it.
I think so. Can everyone on the set smell this too? Yes? I think they can. Absolutely gorgeous. Shawnee, can you smell this over there? I love it. All right, let's get into it. I can almost see the bubbles in there as well.
Yeah, because it is the fermentation.
Yes.
The way how I do it, I'll show you. Just like pancake. I put it here, but she does it like that. I put it just at the side and then just...
And you swirl the pan around.
yeah, and then you are done.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
so you were saying with injera, you wouldn't usually serve it like this with
Yeah,
fork,
at the,
right?
at the restaurant, we don't serve it like this at all. So we have a 50-centimeter large clay disc, which we bring from Ethiopia. We bake it there. It's not baked on that type of stuff.
Beautiful.
And
Oh,
then
we can see it
we
there,
put it on
yes.
the, yeah, exactly. So that's, that,
Wow.
oh yeah, so that's it. You see, 50 centimeter wide. We put that and all the dishes. They
Family
go there. Just
style.
Exactly like that one, yeah.
And is it tradition for when you do eat a meal for everybody to enjoy it together?
Yeah.
Family style, hey?
Yeah, it's family, it's visitors and everybody, and also in the restaurant, that's what we do. But of course, time has changed. So these days, they eat on their own plate, but that's the way
It's usually tradition,
yeah.
yes.
But for festive days like Christmas, Easter, or for the Muslim days and all that, we do eat the...
Look at the injera, look at those bubbles on the top.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that you said it's also gluten-free. Oh, we don't even flip it.
No,
Ooh,
you
you
don't
see, this
flip.
is a chef. Chef
don't
Tejere,
flip.
you know. Can I try one?
Yeah.
You
So
also
she'll-
don't use oil.
No, no oil, nothing. So you just
Wow.
use...
oh, I have to pour it first? Okay. Pour it in, about that much?
Yeah, and then we will put a little bit of baking powder. In Ethiopia, we don't do. But here, we love to because I don't know what it is.
It's the weather.
I don't know. I don't know. In
There's something in the air.
I mean, if I tell my mother we put this, are you mad? That's
Chef.
what she would say.
Okay, so we can... You did the outside in. I'm going to try the inside out. All of it?
Then you have to turn it, yeah.
Okay.
Turn it quickly before it dries. Yeah. So this is for homemade. It's really the best.
Ah. Did I do a good job? Well,
Very
let's see.
good. Really
we'll find out now.
no, it can't go wrong because this is right.
The recipe is perfect.
This is right. When this
Okay.
is not right, there's nothing you can do.
Oh, and look at those bubbles go. All right,
Yeah.
that's going to take a couple of seconds to definitely cook together and make the perfect tef injera. And I will match these guys in making the best food in Ethiopia. I love to see it. What a way to celebrate Africa Week. This is our third installment of course, our culinary hotline. I'm going to try one more time. You must say ting, ting, ting. Our culinary hotline bling. Ting, ting, ting. And look at that magic.
Oh, it's really magic.
thank
I really hope that people will use it, and we are open to give the recipe if anybody wants.
Oh, I love that you're so sharing.
I want people to use this because it's very healthy.
Yes,
and,
it is.
Easy to what?
To make yourself.
You
I think I need a bit of help right here. Thank you so much, Chef. Make sure that if you come to Cape Town, you head over to Loop Street, of course. Addis in Cape. But for now, though, let's see if Raul's a little bit jealous of my cooking skills.
Wow, it's really good.
Thank you.